So for today's live skate support with Lance, what's the next trick after riding?
Ollie.
That's right, it's an Ollie. Lance has his Ollies down pretty well, but again, I do want to take him up through every trick. I want to see what we can improve upon, and I'm gonna see if we can get him to Ollie over some blocks and maybe like push him. I want to hit a point on the blocks where he's like, no way, I can't do that. And I can be like, do it, Lance, do it now. But yeah, we'll don't worry, I'm not gonna kill you. But let's see what you got. See, I already kind of like know some points that you need to improve on, but let's check it out.
Okay.
So what do you think about that?
I don't know, it didn't feel right, but I can't figure out why.
Okay, so your front hand is kind of like going like that. And you can kind of do this motion with your arms where you can kind of crouch and then go straight up. It's not like a point of style, it's just a point of like trying to keep your shoulders straight. If your arm goes like that, which direction are your shoulders turning?
Same direction.
Yeah, so a lot of times in your Ollie, and definitely on that one, it was like this.
Interesting, I would have never caught that.
So you want to bend straight down and you want to keep your shoulders straight lined up with your feet. And one way to help on that is you can kind of go like this. But make sure your arms go up like that, not like that.
All right, so it's like a transformer Ollie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like...
Okay, so practice
Yeah. I mean, whatever, it looks retarded.
But we gotta learn.
You gotta learn.
Yeah, you keep...
You want to turn your shoulders, I know.
I'm not sure why.
Now another thing is, a lot of times when something like that is going on, it's a little bit easier to do it with a little bit of speed. But let's do 2 more, just flat. I'll do it, you can watch me, watch my shoulders. You see how I keep them really straight?
Yeah.
Okay, now do it, keep them really straight. Good. That was good. Do it again.
That time I kind of...
Turned. One thing, I noticed when you land, you're like this. And then to compensate for leaning back, you go like that. Which is good, but you should be... Bend your knees more. And you want to keep like... So here, check this out. My knees are bent, and I'm also bent here. So I'm like crouched, but center over the board. I'm not like that, and I'm not too far like that. So when you Ollie, it's the same thing as the the tray flips, centering tray flips. Flip it out or flip it back, you want to keep centered, but you also have to keep centered this way. So you want to be able to like crouch, and then, see, I was leaning too far back. You want to land straight up centered, to where you just land straight down.
That was a good Ollie.
So keep that in mind too. Good, that was good. You landed leaning back a little bit, but overall that was really good. Good. How did that feel?
Felt much more in control.
Good. The whole point of like getting all of these steps on the way is the point of control. So now you're ready to do it with some speed?
Yeah.
So follow my lead. Just a little bit of speed. Straight up and down. Okay, do it again. Good, that was a lot better. So one thing I noticed is that Lance's upper body keeps it very straight, and it kind of makes him go like that. And then he's trying to, again, overcompensate because he's off balance. So what I told him is, he needs to bend down more like that. Like you don't need to be like, actually you're not even going to be able to jump if you're like this. But you jump from a crouched position and you bend your waist. So that's what he's going to work on with a little bit of speed. Good, so you're still turning just a bit. So let's do it again, no turn. Good, that looked really good. That looked a lot better. Great, so that looks a lot better. Notice that he's bending his waist, he's bending down, and he's popping up into the air, and for the most part his board is very straight, and that's great, and that's what we want to see. The next step, and this is what I recommend for you guys in progressing on the Ollie, is not to go to frontside 180 quite yet. We're going to Ollie over some things. So we got these 2x4s. It's fairly low, it's just 4 inches long, it's not too big. But it's just a nice, easy gradient. And you don't have to have a lot of speed to jump over this, but yeah, just a good amount. So this is what Lance's first step is going to be, olling over that, then we're going to give him some bigger obstacles. Take it down, boss. Good, so that was a very good first try. Second try! Boom! Good, so now they have that down. It's a smaller obstacle, so we're going to move up to a bigger obstacle. Not too much bigger, just a little bit higher, a little more intimidating. So yeah, let's take it down. Boop! Oh, first try. So I want to push Lance a little bit because both of those ones he did first try. So maybe that's a little bit too easy. So what do you think? Should we make him do 3 blocks?
You're asking me? You're the master.
I'm actually asking them. What do you guys think? All right, 3 blocks it is.
All right, so this, for the record, would probably be the highest I've ever ollied.
It's pretty high, but part of progressing in skateboarding is making yourself do something you're not comfortable with. I just want to point that out. It's not going to be like, oh, that was easy, that was easy. Oh yeah, that kickflip back nose blunt down that 9-stair rail, no problem. No. Scary, hard.
We did work up to this.
We did work up to it.
This is the first thing we tried.
And we did spend a lot of time on this.
So.
This video is literally going to be 20 minutes long. What?
So close. It is a little bit scary.
You cleared it by like a mile though.
That?
I don't know, did you ollie over it?
I guess so, but my heel hit on the ground a little bit. Rebate. Yeah. First of all, thanks a lot to Aaron. He's super helpful. He really knows what he's talking about. His tutorials have helped me learn a lot of stuff. Just from watching them, not even skating that much because I'm usually behind the camera. So you guys can learn a lot. Skateboarding Made Simple series is the place to start.
Yeah, and the biggest reason why that is and why it's sold as a whole series is because I don't want you guys skipping around. I specifically set it up that way so you do start at the beginning. It makes you watch the whole thing, makes you start at the beginning and do every single step on the way rather than being like, I don't care about frontside 180, I just want to kickflip and going straight to there, which is what happens a lot of time in the YouTube videos, but Skateboarding Made Simple gets you through that. So yeah, just want to point out how fast we taught Lance to ollie over these 3 blocks today. And the reason he was able to do that is because we did a lot of earlier steps and really got those previous steps down. So
and
you guys
I watched the tutorials myself.
Yeah, and he's watched about 1,200 videos.
Yeah.
Edited them, which means he's watched all of them several times. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are learning from these videos. I hope you guys are progressing. I just want to push skateboarding throughout the world and make more people skateboard. It's a great sport, it's a great activity. So yeah, please click that subscribe button, click the like button, share these videos with your friends, and leave Lance a comment below. He wants to know what you think about his ollie.